in position, and she's got long arms. Seen her reject a lot of attacks. 3 bounces, and the serve over the net from Nicole Wilson. And now after losing the first 5 points, Nicole Wilson looks to the side, receives instructions from Coach Fristed, and we're even up at 9-9. Carrera trying to go that deep, far upper corner, and it goes out of bounds. Thompson Valley stays with it. Over to Mackerman. Who's she going to set up? A little miss hit there. Trying to get it to Emily Newton, the unanimous first-team Northern Conference player. Usually very efficient. That time just a little off in their exchange. Out on the floor now, Carly Fierstein playing back row for Thompson Valley. Up front, there's another attack from Emily Newton. Thompson Valley with the lead, serving Katie Beard. Great story shared by Coach Fristed a couple of years ago. Thompson Valley here in the state tournament. Katie Beard, as a sophomore, her first play was an ace here in the Coliseum. It's a nice moment for her. Jacking one through the double block. Paige Daniels, the transfer from Texas. Coach says she's the biggest hitter on the team, and you saw some of that. Knocking it right through the blockers. And a 12-10 lead for Thompson Valley High School. There's the swing, rolling around. Audrey Benedict picked up well defensively by Thompson Valley. Back across to the outside position. No go. Little confusion, bump across, free ball. Back to the outside, and Caitlin Miller. Nice jump from the libero, Katie Quaid. Competitive, lengthy rally here. McCrimmon to the middle, keeping the ball alive, and eventually too many hits. Nice effort on the part of Caitlin Waddell and Nicole Goddard. Both ended up on the floor, attempting the dig rolls. But Thompson Valley on a roll. A 7-1 run for the Eagles as McCrimmon sets to the outside position. Block. Audrey Benedict. The focus player, as Coach Jensen describes her. Audrey Benedict, the senior, middle hitter. Good job there. Committed to play at St. Ambrose College in Iowa. That time up the middle, Emily Newton is the big money winner. Putting one down. And it'll be Newton retreating to serve. Floats it, confusion, back row. Little joust up front there. Taylor Moran's out there, 14 in the middle position for Thompson Valley. You can hear the rush of the crowd behind me. Those are Thompson Valley fans. Like to hear that. Good atmosphere. It's been a loud Coliseum today. You're watching the Class 4A state volleyball action, which is presented in part by College in Colorado. Higher education, a key to a student's future. Improved salaries, unique experiences, greater life choices. Collegeincolorado.org can help your student create lifelong plans, pushing towards their dreams for the future. The website is coloradoincollege.org. Thompson Valley, again coming off of a 5-0 start. They suffered a 5-point deficit to start out this first set here. Now putting together a nice run where they're up 15-11. This run is now 9-2, which gives them that advantage by 4. Service error on the jump serve. Substitution, libero back out there for TVHS. Katie Quaid, the senior leader. Sophomore Morgan Harrison serving. Taylor Moran blasts through the block, rejected first time, fights her way through it. Taylor Moran was a junior varsity player to start this season. Was asked to step up into varsity practice and then never lost her spot on the team. Hello, reaction, Audrey Benedict feeling it. She's a talker, a leader, vocal. Coach Jensen likes it. Over to the outside, and boy, that was clean. McCrimmon to Nicole Wilson. Nicole, look how, I talk about how clean that attack was. Nicole is not a club volleyball player, just plays during the high school season. A lot of skill there in her execution, gets the kill. McCrimmon to the outside. Nice strong attack coming through. The defense picks it up. Mountain View sends it over. McCrimmon to Taylor Moran and down. McCrimmon's clicking with her attackers right now. Distributing well to all sorts of different weapons and getting the positive results. Ooh, nice react on the part of both girls. First, Paige Daniels keeps it alive for Thompson Valley, and then eventually Caitlin Miller pushes it back over for a point. Mountain View. And now an ace. I like that celebration. Woo! Not any issues that time through the block of Carrera. Goes Katie Beard. Carrera tries to put one down. Kind of a tough angle to hit from. Katie Beard gets it back in position, but it's going to go to the right side hitter, Nicole Wilson. Good defense. There's the block applied. McCrimmon going to bump set it. That's a tough one to get to. Good job, Katie Beard, just to get it over. Carrera, Beard, exchange, violation. Foot across the line, under the net. Mountain View making a run. That's a tough one to handle. Nice serve from Caitlin Miller. Carrera tries to do a quickie over across without elevating. Thompson Valley now confused. Katie Beard saves it. Nice idea from Carrera to go line as the defense tries to react and hustle to get over. Little turn of the wrist, and it goes out of bounds. So point for Thompson Valley. Goddard trying to push it through. Paige Daniels in good position. There's Daniels, going to bump it across, free ball. Quick set Carrera. Nice job going to get it. Katie Beard. So that's twice in a row. Katie Beard caught moving to the interior. Each time ends up in a point for Thompson Valley. One on a miss hit along the line. This time, a little miscommunication and setup defensively for Mountain View. Goddard, that's going to be a tough one. Nice job just getting it over, and it was pretty strong. There's Beard with the attack, goes through the double. Picked up in the back from Cloutier. Caitlin Miller tries to go that deep upper right corner, but it goes out of bounds. And here is your libero serving it up, Katie Quaid. Carrera rejected, double awaiting. Again, Emily Newton having impact with Nicole Wilson as a blocker and a timeout for Coach Jensen and her Mountain View squad. 8th match here inside the Coliseum. Just an awesome affair, you know that. Great atmosphere. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you're in southern Mississippi. Grandmama. Hi, Mrs. Beard. Watching your grandchildren play. Well, it is awesome, trust me. Lots of noise. Parents excited. It's always fun to see the students who aren't participating, what they do, and we got a lot of kids who are showing up in school colors being loud. And it really matters and impresses me when the guys show up, the football players, assuming they're not in the playoffs, showing up and barking real loud to back up these girls. That's fair play. Right now, the Thompson Valley crew 3 points away from taking this first set. Nicole Goddard slides over, looking for the tip. Not the case. Too long. The libero and captain, Katie Quaid, trying to finish things off from the service line. Goes deep to her counterpart. Handled well by Cloutier. Block caroms off the other side of the antenna and out of bounds. That block still strong. Mountain View got the point, but Nicole Wilson definitely teaming up with Emily Newton has been a strong point for the play of Thompson Valley. Couldn't get enough top spin over the top of that. Fristed immediately talks to his senior outside hitter. That's where she's been playing most in this first set. And now we're at set point for Thompson Valley. Looking for a volleyball, Nicole Wilson. Now getting cues from her coach, Fristed, along the sideline. There's a quick jump set. Ashley Carrera put down. Oh, we're going to have a stoppage play. We'll redo because ball got in the court. That is one of the rules, and they stick to it. Only one ball. Bump set to the backside. Cloutier pushes it up. And Emily Newton gets it through. A little off in the exchanges, but the result's solid. 25-18, Thompson Valley takes the first set over Mountain View. Class 4A State Volleyball Championships. CHSAA Television. CHSAA TV 4A State Volleyball Championships. Denver Coliseum set 1 goes to the ladies in the gold with the black trim. That's Thompson Valley. Mountain View playing strong, just not putting enough together to get over the hump and get a set win. One way they can go is go ahead and find Audrey Benedict on the fly. Benedict gets it down. So a 1-0 lead for MVHS, Mountain View High School. Nice defense back there, Morgan Harrison. Eventually out of bounds, though. And we're at 1-1. Little help from the entire bench. Out. I don't know if you heard that. That's fair. Ball goes out of bounds. So Rosie Cloutier is back there serving for Mountain View. Ball stays alive. Good defense. Nice reactions on the part of the Mountain View's defense. Battle up front there. Ashley Carrera wins it. If you just tuned in, Mountain View started strong in the first set. First 5 points. Then Thompson Valley put together a couple of runs. There's Carrera, impact again from the 5. Another rejection and a big smile on her face, too. Another ball comes into play. And they don't stop it. Jensen just throws it across. Almost had a collision between Cloutier's serve. Katie Quaid spins the ball, tosses it over, a lot of topspin, mishandled, middle back. And here comes the Thompson Valley Eagles. Floats it, still a tough one to handle, eventually regained. Carrera, though, maybe a little off on the hit, above the knuckles, but maybe that's what got it done. Took off a little speed and dropped in there in front of the defense. Take it how you can get it, right? Hands up. Up judge, blows the whistle. I think Goddard and Carrera will make him plays up there anyway along the net. And Mountain View up 6-3 early. McCrimmon, now they're settled in. Good defense. Hey, a quickie with the left by the setter, Caitlin Waddell. Waddell help out the block with Ashley Carrera. Rejection, 7-3, Mountain View. The entire bench for Mountain View called that one out, coaxing it, and it worked. Open spot there. Caitlin Miller, or excuse me, Emily Newton couldn't get it down at the line. It's fun watching Coach Jensen constantly up and communicating with her crew out there on the floor. Roll spike over. Free ball, Carrera. There's another one coming from Katie Beard. Goddard into the double block. Mountain View. Nice defense to help out. Harrison underneath Goddard. Keeps it alive. It gets over to Caitlin Waddell. Just pushes it over the net for a point. A 10-3 lead right now for the Mountain Lions. There's that quick middle, swinging over Emily Newton putting one down. She had a lot of impact midway through that first set. Put together 2 or 3 kills to help out her squad en route to a 25-18 win. Goddard coming over. McCrimmon, the setter, with the block. Carrera gets it. McCrimmon keeps it alive. 2 girls staring at each other, no one looking at the ball. Falls to the floor. That'll happen. Certainly not what you want if you're Mountain View. Waddell over to Goddard. Nice eye. And you see the reaction in Nicole Goddard. Must have seen the last couple of points, seen the flow of the defense. Coach Fristed, as a matter of fact, making corrections right now with back row, including putting 4 behind the attack line. When the ball goes across, you'll see. Handling it, Paige Daniels. And then shifting up and back is Katie Beard. Beard wants it on that outside position. Little too tall to where she can't bring it down. And it goes out of bounds. Nice sense of command for Mountain View here in this second set. McCrimmon, the quick. Newton picked up. Goddard, back row, too tight to the net. Falls down, whistle. Point awarded, Mountain View. Yeah, Fristed's got to take a timeout right now for Thompson Valley. Unable to fight through it, and credit the play of Mountain View. Nicole Goddard on the attacks. Ashley Carrera on the blocks. Excellent setting, getting in position in the first place, receiving the passes. Caitlin Waddell, nice job, Mountain View. Mountain Lions played earlier this morning, taking on the number 2 overall seed, Lewis Palmer, the Rangers, a 3-set win. Fairly easy over these Mountain Lions. I think the great victory again is Rosie Cloutier. After spending a lot of time on the floor, what seemed like, I know the trainer was looking at her knee. She's got that brace on that left leg. Thought she re-injured it, but she's out there. That's what Mountain Lions do. They're tough. Senior captain and leader Cloutier knows she has to be out there to help her squad too. And right now they're playing very well. And on a roll. It was 4-3 Mountain View. Since then, they're on a 9-2 run. Way out there. Katie Beard to go get that volleyball. Now it's just getting out of hand. Mountain View hasn't been in this position, so we'll see how they react with such command. Back set, the swing around the J. Newton down. Another kill for big number 12, Emily Newton. At the last moment, Cloutier lets it go. No help either. There's a strong attack coming off the hand of Paige Daniels. But it's too long. Double-digit lead for Mountain View. And look at Paige Daniels have to go get it all the way into the other court. Carrera serves, Daniels received. Decent pass, it's tight. Worked out well. The bump set from McCrimmon. Newton elevates in the air and puts it down. Not a lot of answer against Emily Newton when the offense is in rhythm. Chasing it down, Waddell. Pushing it over. Goddard Where's McCrimmon going? Paige Daniels. Block is there. In place, Audrey Benedict. Benedict gets rewarded with the quick set up the middle. Daniels picked up by Goddard, back row. Through the block. Emphatic reaction, Katie Hansen. Super intense is how her coach describes her. We can see that. Certainly not fearful of a double block in front of her. And now a change-up in personnel. We've yet to see Maddie Wiersma, the junior, but something's got to change for Coach Fierstead. Coach Fierstead putting out the junior immediately, of course. Who are you going to serve to? Fresh face on the floor. The drop, nice go, McCrimmon keeping it up and alive. Good defense at the net, Audrey Benedict. Benedict, a second opportunity, ball drops down a little too far off the net to where it drops in front of her instead of over. So Wiersma up front along the front line, along with Taylor Moran for Thompson Valley. And Nicole Wilson. There's Wilson setting Wiersma. Good reaction. Cloutier. Back row attack. Goddard's feeling it right now and enjoying herself. Morgan Harrison, the defensive contributor. Serving it up. That was a tough one to handle. Libero got it, though, eventually. Bump over. That's close. I'll be honest, I was with you, Morgan. I thought that was maybe going out of bounds. Then it didn't have much float to it and just dropped. There's Wiersma. Cloutier handles it. Waddell, backside to the opposite. And a kill down onto the floor, Caitlin Miller. Miller, one of those seasoned players, 3 years on the varsity squad with Coach Jensen. Waddell goes to that same spot. It's the J. Carrera working around. And a point for Mountain View. What a change from the first set. 25-18, Thompson Valley in set one. And now look where we're at. Set point coming up. Thompson Valley still in single digits in the set. Nice go. Thompson Valley keeping it alive. Roll spike over the top. McCrimmon. Ashley Carrera drives it home, and that's a set win for the Mountain View Mountain Lions. Never even let their opponents into double digits. And we're even at 1-1. Here in the second to last match of day one at the Coliseum. You're watching the 4A State Volleyball Championships here on CHSAA TV. Adjustments need to be made by Coach Fristed and Thompson Valley after getting, hey, let's be honest, worked in set 2. I think that's fair because they already had a set under their belt. They won the first one 25-18, but the second set goes 25-9 for the Mountain View Mountain Lions. And we begin set 3, so we'll see how Thompson Valley reacts. Well, they start with Paige Daniels in the outside position. Just going ahead and attacking that double block up front. Audrey Benedict, one of them. It goes down in front of Benedict. And so first point goes to TVHS. Goddard. She is clicking here in this match. A little frustrated in the Lewis Palmer match earlier. But Nicole Goddard, a fiery competitor. See that little girly pound there. 2 knuckles, is that the deal? Goddard, big smiles. Waddell goes backside, keeping it alive, and at least the attempt to do so. Morgan Harrison, even 2-2 to start things off here. Waddell goes to the middle. Ashley Carrera waiting for it. Taylor Moran, who is just a freshman, by the way. So Coach Fristed will continue to build his program and build on this success with girls like Taylor Moran. She gets the block included there. Katie Beard helping out. Bump across, where's McCrimmon going? A little quick and a tap. Nice job on the dive, Morgan Harrison. McCrimmon, right side, line shot, gorgeous. Nicole Wilson. So 2 in a row for Thompson Valley as they move up 4-2 here after the Wilson kill. Waddell. Active up at the net, Caitlin Miller. Battling away with 2 different girls in gold jerseys. So far, early on, the response is positive for Thompson Valley after what they went through in set 2. McCrimmon comes back over to Katie Beard. Bounces off the 2 blockers and out of bounds. Now 4-point string for the Eagles. Ooh, drop shot. Read it just a smidge too late. Paige Daniels couldn't get it up and back to the inside to where one of her teammates can make a play. Falls out of bounds, and that stops that little mini run for Thompson Valley. Caitlin Miller goes after Daniels in the back row. Here comes a roll. Waddell wants Goddard. Smart move. That's the money. Goddard's got to be up over double-digit kills herself in this match, even though we're in the 3rd set. Tough one to handle there on the receive. So roll it over. That's Nicole Wilson getting in position. Nice job. Paige Daniels reads it. Nice matchup up front at the middles. Moran and Carrera. Carrera late getting through, so Beard could get it. There's Moran teaming up with Nicole Wilson for the block, and they get it. Floater handled well by Cloutier. Back set to Ashley Carrera. Keeping it alive. Wilson. Over to Goddard again from the outside. Paige Daniels. Good defense in the back row by Paige Daniels. It's amazing how many times Katie Beard gets it through. two taller girls in her face at the net, and Katie Beard does a good job getting it through those pairs of blockers most often. Here's Goddard with her unorthodox approach. I like it. McCrimmon, quick set, trying to get it to Emily Newton. Now Mountain View threatening to even up the score here in set 3. Goddard, couple of steps in, a hop, and over. McCrimmon to Nicole Wilson. Line again. First a tip, piece of the tape, and down. Credit the kill to Nicole Wilson, who will retreat, and she'll be serving now. Rosie Cloutier talking to Nicole Goddard. Wilson tries to go line, even with the serve. Over to Beard. Way to keep it alive. Caitlin Waddell. McCrimmon, where's she going? The quick. Nice read. Emily Newton has a knack for seeing when blockers retreat a little bit in the rotation of the defense. Drops it right there in that little teeny open spot over there on the far side. Kill attempt by Katie Hansen. No go. Beard not getting one down. Newton, a kill, but she hit the tape on the follow through, and she knows it. Carly Fierstein comes in to play back row defense at the 1. Elevating Katie Beard. Doesn't hit the floor. Goddard, I think, underestimated or didn't see Emily Newton standing there in the middle. Just tried to roll it over, and Newton got a freebie to just drop. So we're at 10-7, Thompson Valley. Newton tries to get it in that near corner. No go. Nice work, Katie Beard, to keep things alive. Paige Daniels, free ball over. Miss hit. That almost worked out in their favor. Good reactions. Way to stay with it, Katie Hansen. A miss hit, a rejection. Kept swinging away and eventually got it down. Katie Hansen, the sophomore, outside for Mountain View. McCrimmon wants Newton exclusively right now, and that's a smart play for Thompson Valley. Taylor Moran will come in to complement Paige Daniels up front to battle away with Audrey Benedict on the other side for Mountain View. McCrimmon going for Daniels. Blocked. Daniels again. A little more to the right. Nice adjustment. Coming back again. No. McCrimmon sees a spot. Yep, she saw it. Hannah McCrimmon had her head split open during a match against Broomfield earlier in the year. Toughness, she missed 5 points. They stitch her up with super glue, and she got back out there on the floor. Couple of tough blondes out there. Talked so much about Rosie Cloutier with her knee falling to the floor in an earlier match today. Then you hear the story about Hannah McCrimmon, a junior leader, the setter. There she is. Tries to find a spot. She did again. Twice with the left. 2 points for Thompson Valley. 4-point advantage. Again, not phased whatsoever, it seems like, after getting handled in that set 2. They didn't even get to double digits. McCrimmon feeds Moran. Defense out of position. Moran gets the kill. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Jensen wants to take a pause before it gets away. The state volleyball championships, produced in part with Play On Sports and Colorado Preps Network, here on CHSAA TV. Supported by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. People count on Farm Bureau Insurance for quality products, fast, fair claims, insurance coverage. It all makes sense. You get the protection you need along with some of the best discounts available. People from every walk of life depend on Farm Bureau Insurance. You can do the same. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. Get real coverage. Multi-platform coverage here on CHSAA TV. Hope you've enjoyed day one of this killer atmosphere at the Denver Coliseum. 5 courts, always rocking. 5 classifications. At any given time, including now, 10 sets of girls playing volleyball. Biggest moments of their lives. Right now, Thompson Valley leading in set 3. It's even 1-1 in what you can call a Northern Conference rivalry. They each met, split the series earlier in the year as Wilson gets a high five from Taylor Moran. It's funny how things change from set to set. Thompson Valley seems to be in control. Moran Wilson, that time their block goes out of bounds. Wilson just kind of pushes it over for Thompson Valley there. Gets over to violation. Yes, down judge calls it. Give the point to Mountain View as they try to get back in this thing. It's getting late in the set. They don't want to go down 2-1. Nobody does. Still battling away along the net there. Wilson pops it over. Good reaction, Waddell. McCrimmon, where's she going? To the middle. Moran picked up by the defense. Goddard rolls it. Now Moran's going to have to make a play. She was out of position, had to turn her body around. Couldn't spin it around enough. She knows it as she has an exchange with Coach Fristed. Beard, her attacks are solid, but kill percentage must be low. Reading her well. See if on cue she can get one down. Tip? No. Fristed wanted it. Coach Fristed, 5th year at Thompson Valley. Been teaching at Thompson Valley High School, Loveland, now Berthoud High School. Last 5 years, civics, health, physical education, English for second language learners. Fristed played a little ball himself. He played the V at UC San Diego and San Diego State in the early 90s. Also at Oregon State on the men's club in the late 90s. Teams trading points now, 18-13. Jump set quickie to Emily Newton. Wilson goes line. She likes to do that. Well read by Morgan Harrison, eventually across and out of bounds. Not a lot of substitutions for either squad the last 2 sets. Of course, except for right now. Jocelyn Wind, the sophomore. Far side along the net for the ladies in black, Mountain View. She will team up right there with Ashley Carrera. Block, recollect. Beard rolls one over, picked up Cloutier. Nice go. Daniels. First attack attempt for Jocelyn Wynn. McCrimmon keeps it alive. Wind gets it back over. Beard, attack right into Ashley Carrera, and then Karam's out of bounds. It's worked out better for Katie Beard when the blockers come up and are in position. Then she can drive through and get those Karams. Goddard rolls it way deep. Crimmin likes to give it to Katie Beard quite often. And a mishandle, bad pass. Ball hits the floor. Definitely a huge change from what occurred in the second set. Entirely different, polar opposite. Another attack for Wynn there. You saw Beard to the back row, well handled. Rosie. Nice go attempt into the scorer's table. Good hustle, Caitlin Miller for Mountain View. But she won't get the reward of a point. She'll have to go set up middle back row now as Nicole Wilson sends it to her. Here's the setup. Kind of slowing down the pace right now. Beard's going to bump it. Just a little set, a push across by Emily Newton. Oh, yeah. Benefit of the tape. You can even sense the quiet, can't you? Getting later in the day. First match of the day for Thompson Valley. And it'll be their only one. Thompson Valley will play the final match in pool play tomorrow against the number 2 seed Lewis Palmer. And then we'll see what happens from there. A lot of space in between these matches for Thompson Valley. They want to get this one for sure. So a 3-point string put together by Mountain View now, 22-17. Goddard from behind the attack line. McCrimmon going to come across to Beard again. Block. Audrey Benedict. Impact. Jocelyn Wynn at the net. Great reaction, Lana Jensen. Along the left side there at the bottom. And Coach Fristed wants to take a timeout. The announcer was just talking about what a huge different polar opposites between the two sets, number 2 and 3. And now it's getting tight. Mountain View climbing back with 4 points in a row. State Volleyball brought to you in part by the Red Lion Hotel. For your stay in Denver, check out the Red Lion Hotel, Denver Central. A unique hotel, downtown Denver and DIA, right in between Quebec Street, here in Denver proper-like. Marty Cesario, Shelby Canode, Kevin Schaefer, Cole Hamstead, Lexi Schaefer, bringing you the broadcast. Hi to Mary Kay Canode. Like to say hello, Mom. Big volleyball fan. Now that her daughter's moved on to the collegiate ranks, still enjoying watching the high school action here. Trade in a couple of points. Thompson Valley in danger, but also in a nice position, certainly more favorable than the other squad, as Katie Beard bounces it a few times and gets ready to release. 2 points away, Thompson Valley, from grabbing this third set. Jocelyn Wynn, very active since she's checked in. Already done a Mountain View match. Never saw her in the Lewis Palmer loss. Played 2 sets, didn't see her in those in this match. Now here in the third, whole lot of activity, a lot of touches. So the defense slide to help out McCrimmon and Emily Newton. The block applied, and it is a set win for Thompson Valley as the ladies switch sides. So move on to set number 4. Up to win, it's the Eagles. 2-1. Thompson Valley ahead of Mountain View right now as you watch Class 4A State Volleyball Championship action here on CHSAA TV. Fans waiting to see what's going to happen here in set 4 here. Thompson Valley, Coach Fristed smiling right now as he strolls the left side. He's got to be happy with, if anything, how his Eagles responded after the 25-9 loss in set 2. Thompson Valley comes back to take the third 25-19. The Eagles up 2-1 in sets with an opportunity to clear out Mountain View in 4. A rare attack behind the line from Rosie Cloutier. Out of bounds, Thompson Valley up with the first point. Paige Daniels rolls over the top of the block. Oh, that was strong. She felt that when she saw it and called for it. Katie Hansen. Now offense-defense substitution. Morgan Harrison will serve. We've seen that so often for Coach Jensen's crew. Moran a little late reacting, but plenty of jump in her. Lengthened the arm swing, and she got it down 2-1, Thompson Valley. And then a block for Moran at the net. Another case just trying to get it over and not recognizing that there's a mid or blocker standing right there. So Taylor Moran with the rejection gets it down. Mountain View reacts, gets a point themselves. Cloutier will serve it up. Katie Beard coming across. Good defense. Nicole Goddard handcuffed a little bit, though. Couldn't get the ball in the air, so point goes to Thompson Valley. Goddard with the attack up over the double. Newton tries to find a spot. Goddard standing right there. That one's too tight. Caitlin Miller can't get there. Service error, point Mountain View. Beard into Carrera, reject. Ball floats, nobody talks, and it falls. Angry exchange between a couple of the teammates of Thompson Valley. Don't lose composure. Got yourself a 2-1 set lead. McCrimmon pushes it back, handcuffed a little bit, gets it up in the air. Nice job, Mountain View. Goddard tries to find that spot. Beard sees it, easily there. Joust, Carrera wins it. The Mountain Lions tied it up here in set 4. Miller, too flat, hits the tape. Back into her side of the court. Service error after tying things up. DVHS will take that one. Cole Wilson gets things going. Received by Goddard. She wants it. She comes up and gets it. Nice defense. She's been playing that way all day, Paige Daniels. Sitting back there, back row. There's a drop. Defense converges. They can't handle it. So now Carly Fierstein will check in and play a little D, and this 4-person setup behind the attack line to receive the serve of Nicole Goddard. It'll be the libero, handles it, Katie Quaid. Newton gets it across. Goddard handles that well. Quaid making another play in the back row. Beard across. Beard pushes it over the net to Newton. Too much strength. Emily Newton, an easy one for her, and she gets another kill. Nice pass set up. Set was a little bit off. Now we slowed down again in this 4th set. Goddard excited, she got it over. Interesting approach. Seemed like she wasn't expecting to have to make a play on the ball. She did. Got the point. There's the quickie to Newton. Way to keep it alive, Ashley Carrera from the back row. Perhaps girls losing a little focus, working so hard. Keep in mind again, Mountain View on their 2nd match with a pretty good split in between their matches. of a couple of hours. There's debate whether that's good or bad. You're fresh, you've already played one, or you're tired and then you had a nice long wait. Stiffen up a little bit. Depends on the girl. Timeout on the floor. Each squad huddles up as we wait to see if will Thompson Valley win in 4, or will we get our first 5-set match here in 4A. Class 4A State Volleyball Championships presented in part by Adams State University. High school students can get their college education. You can work on that right now. Get high school credit through Adams State University's early college and concurrent enrollment programs. Online courses offered throughout the state of Colorado. More info, visit e-xstudies.adams.edu. After the pause, the timeout. Newton awaits back there. Goes right to that 3 spot, handled well. Ball stays alive, good work. Whistle blown. And Thompson Valley takes the point. Back set. Reaction, Katie Hansen with the kill. Caitlin Waddell, nice distribution. There's Caitlin. Running a pretty complex offense. See her doing some good work recently. Reaction, and Waddell will stay at the service line. Coach Jensen applauds Caitlin's kindness, says she's very patient with her attackers, how they try to work that complexity in the offensive system. Caitlin, a senior setter, so this is her big moment. Most of the primary players for Mountain View are seniors. Cloutier, Waddell, setting. Carrera up there handling the blocks. Miller included. Just a little off there trying to go line. We're in a point exchange that we've settled into again here midway through this set 4. Into the block of Moran, rejected. Taylor Moran, the freshman, puts up a firm block. You hear the sound of it, and it goes backward. Drop shot, McCrimmon, nice serve. She'll be credited with an ace. Thompson Valley with their largest lead in this 4th set. Tight pass, have to put it over Waddell, so now Thompson Valley has a chance. A push across. That might have been a case where Cloutier, who we've applauded so many times for her toughness getting out there, she might not be able to backpedal with her knee issues. Ball stays alive. Nice bump set on the part of Taylor Moran. Move it back over the net. That was Goddard. Goddard goes deep. She chose wrong. The only one there in the back row. Waddell was standing at the attack line. Otherwise, the entire back row is assigned to be covered by Nicole Goddard there, and she's doing it again. Cloutier is cheating up for Mountain View to help out with the caroms off the blocks. Now on the serve, you get 3 back. It's an interesting setup defensively. And now at 19-9, a double-digit spread for Thompson Valley. And a string of 4 points put together, make that 5. Coach Jensen wants to take a timeout. Thompson Valley in good position here to move on in set 4. Squad that's made state for the second time in the last 3 years. They went in 2010, led by Sarah Houston, who's now playing at Fort Hays State. Sierra Krenning playing for the Skyhawks over in Durango at Fort Lewis, and Aaron Marolf. Few players coming out of Fristed's program who've moved on, most notably Megan Miller playing D1 ball at Southern Alabama. Katie Ayers at Hamline. A couple of girls at York College, Mary Beth Esther and Daniel Balby. A tradition being set up by this program. Personally, me being kind of a social media geek, I like to read the commitment to a program. Are you active in, I'm telling you, this internet's going to take off. Oh yeah, we're on it right now. So if you have a Facebook or Twitter page for your program, it shows you're real active and involved, and definitely some commitment. You got to have someone to take care of that stuff. The only way to do it right is to be constantly active on it. And Thompson Valley Eagle Volleyball has a Facebook page and their own website at tvathletics.org. By the way, I'm at Marty Cesario if you want to exchange on Twitter. I've been tweeting results from each match. A little too cumbersome to update each set, but each final I have been putting out there. Try to include some names, because really it's all about making girls, moms, and dads happy. We've all been there. So cool to get my name in the paper back in the day. Printed off a press. Mountain View a couple of points with Morgan Harrison serving. Ooh, that one's nasty, but handled well by Beard. There's Harrison. Found a spot. McCrimmon handled it well. Tough ball to handle. Taylor Moran couldn't get up there. Ball drops. So after the timeout, 3 in a row for Mountain View. And then Paige Daniels finds a spot. Quiet in the stats. Love the play of Paige Daniels today. A lot of great defense and then support up at the net. Couple of kills here and there. Not a lot, but something like that. Stop a little mini string for the opposing squad. Well, it was just moments ago before the timeout, a double-digit lead for Thompson Valley. Now that's been cut in half. Mountain View bringing Goddard. Karams off the blocker and over the net. There's a new one too, Pinky Pound. Exchange between Carrera and Goddard. I apologize, sometimes I do entertain myself. I like the intricacies of the game, the exchanges between teammates. Timeout right now as you watch your Class 4A state volleyball. Presented in part by the Colorado Preps Network. Kevin Schaefer has a lot of work to do. A lot of football playoff action happening this evening. And then all of what you've been watching here in the Coliseum State Championship Tournament in volleyball. Go to coloradopreps.com for the information. Ball drops in front of McCrimmon. Careful now if you're an Eagles fanatic. And definitely one of the players out there in the gold jerseys. The Mountain Lions are within 3. McCrimmon, the quick. Moran gets it over. Goddard puts it down. Pump fist she likes. A 7-1 run by the Mountain Lions right now as Cloutier sends one. Defense a little off in concentration. Mountain View could even things up. They'll send it over. We'll see. McCrimmon wants Wilson. The drop. Good job. Hustle to get to it. Waddell from the back row. Where's McCrimmon going this time? Wilson again. Waddell wants Carrera. Teammates call off Katie Quaid. Ball goes out. 21-19 after 5 in a row for Mountain View. And then an errant pass goes into the net. And a quick 2 in a row for the Eagles. 3 away from taking the match. Just to reset where we are in terms of importance. Set 4. Thompson Valley up 2-1. Attack too deep. Three in a row with Quaid about to send it again. That same spot, the libero, Carrera, miss hit, but it works out well. Off-speed attack, we'll call it. Cut her some slack. Ball goes down for Ashley Carrera. Both team in the 20s now. McCrimmon wants Beard. Through the block and out of bounds. This is match point with Nicole Wilson, the junior, ready to send it across. Thompson Valley fans on their feet. Back set, the slide. Well picked up by the defense. Will Beard get the kill to win? No. Push shot, up and over and across. Too tight, joust. Ball stays alive. Go to Goddard, smart move. McCrimmon trying to get a cheapie, so was Waddell. Too tight, Katie Beard says, my bad. I don't know, I think that was too tight for her to be able to handle. Service opportunity again for Mountain View. Here comes Nicole Goddard. 2 steps forward, a hop, and send. McCrimmon, the quick to Newton. Money play throughout the match. You hear the reaction from the Thompson Valley community. The Eagles get through with a victory in 4 over Mountain View. Congratulations to the Eagles. We have one more to go if you'd like to join us. Coronado, Broomfield on the way as you're watching Colorado High School Volleyball Championships Class 4A at the Coliseum here on CHSAA TV.